Look, I know that this movie's been out for a while and the reviews are glowing. It's gonna heal our world. It's gonna fix your marriage. You get the point. But there's some stuff that I gotta say, damn it. Stuff that I don't feel like anyone's really talking about, and by God, I'm gonna say them. So let's just jump into this, shall we? The premise of Project Hail Mary is so unbelievably cool that it kind of sucks the movie doesn't use it. Listen to how cool this is, okay? An astronaut wakes up on a spaceship light years away from Earth. He doesn't know his name, he doesn't know what galaxy he is in, all he knows is that his crewmates are dead. He can't contact home, and if he doesn't figure out what his mission is and figure it out fast, humanity could be at stake. There's something so inherently interesting about watching a character figure something out. I don't even mean in the typical murder mystery sense. In a murder mystery, clues are given to the audience and to a detective, and those clues are eventually pieced together to find a solution. Films like The Martian are a completely different mystery. To survive Mars long enough to be rescued, there are no clues. There is no mystery trail, no suspects, no red herring. Just simply, this is my situation. Now what? It's a mystery of survival rather than a mystery of murder, per se. As a result, The Martian absolutely rocks. You feel smarter watching the movie because you're just watching a smart dude outsmart his situation. Project Hail Mary sets up a very similar scenario. Grace has amnesia. He's got to wake up and figure out why he's on the spaceship, what the mission is, everything we just said. But unlike The Martian, Project Hail Mary doesn't really do anything with that premise. With that survival mystery element, Grace doesn't really figure much out in this movie, okay? He just remembers things when it's convenient for the plot to tell you. There are exceptions to this, right? There are moments where Grace figures something out and it's satisfying, okay? It's not a blanket statement rule. But more often than not, I felt robbed of that satisfaction by Grace just remembering something. By the movie doing a flashback and being like, okay, it is convenient for you to remember this piece of information now. Honestly, you could have cut the whole amnesia thing out of this movie and the film would be barely any different. At the very least, it helps that I can never really be frustrated at the character of Grace because it's Ryan Gosling. I remember watching the film The Nice Guys and thinking, man, I didn't know Ryan Gosling got the funny bone in him. And he's bringing that charm and humor to the max here. He is 98% a comedic character in Project Hail Mary. There are scenes where he dials it in and gets serious and sells it for sure. But his main role here is to be confused, say some scientific shit, and make you laugh while he does both. Gosling does all three exceptionally well, especially when his rock friend is on screen. Yep, I can't argue with the internet. Their friendship is the heart and soul of this film. It's the best part. Their banter back and forth, their common goal to save their species. Grace doesn't really have anyone back on Earth for him, which, I mean, come on, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. This guy has got no one back on Earth? Yeah, sure, buddy. Anyway, assuming that the real-life Ken doll of Ryan Gosling has got no one back on Earth for him is true, and then finding the world's most beautiful bromance in this rock creature, it was beautiful to watch. It also helps that Rocky himself has so much personality to him and is wonderfully puppeted and acted, so on and so forth. But, not gonna lie, my friends, Rocky brings with him some pacing issues. I hate that the trailer for Project Hail Mary spoiled that bromance for me. There's an extensive sequence before Grace and Rocky meet where you're like, I don't know what's on this alien ship. It could be anything. It could be a xenomorph. And the film's like, isn't this tense? Isn't this getting intense? You don't know what's on that ship, buddy. I'm like, yeah, I do know what's on this ship. It's an adorable rock creature that I've seen everywhere and that you showed me in the trailer. I knew that before I sat in this theater. It helps, though, that once Rocky and Grace do meet, the film really gets going. No more of the script trying to pretend it's this Martian-esque survival story. No more of the build-up to the bromance you bought a ticket to see. Just two dudes in space from two different species trying to save their worlds. And cracking jokes along the way. From there, it is just fun, man. Great energy, quick cuts, jokes that actually land. It's a very similar rhythm to something like the Lego Movie, aka these directors' prior outing, meaning that Project Hail Mary has the humor when it needs it, but the heart when the story needs it most. This also feels like a much more professional outing for the directors as well. I mean, they continue to flex those same creative muscles here, of course. From how the layout of the spaceship feels purpose-built to be this quickly slapped-together labyrinth that humans built in a hurry, or how they constantly shift the lighting around the ship to ensure that you never forget you're drifting through space in the glorified trash can. Or how, during a pivotal moment, they cut out all the sound to give the theater a moment to simply lean forward in the seat, feel the impact of what just happened, and pray that Grace and Rocky made it out alive. All of that is amplified by a pleasant focus on puppetry, practical filmmaking, at least as much as you can do amidst Earth's gravity. And I really applaud filmmakers who go the extra mile to make space feel real. You know, space. A realm that no one except for people named Katy Perry will really get to experience in their lifetime. The best space films drown you in their soundscape and their visuals to where you can't help but feel transported anyway. Project Hail Mary is no different. So yeah, Project Hail Mary was a great time most of the time. Its central bromance, a sophisticated approach to filming space and loneliness in it, as well as the stakes at hand, they're all great, and they're much greater than the sum of the movie's most boring and poorly paced parts. I'm gonna say see Project Hail Mary absolutely in theaters. But what did you think? Or what do you want to get out of the next great space film? Let me know down in the comments below, and for more movie chats like these over a cup of coffee, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.